What's going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule channel. And yeah, another episode over here of Sunday Morning Model Cars and Coffee, hosted by this cool dude over here, Paul, Left Coast Model Car Bills. And like always, like to thank Paul for hosting this every week. And I really look forward to doing this, man, and seeing what everybody else in the community is up to. So, before we get going over here, guys, you know what, right? Yeah, let's take a sip of this. Hold on. Good old Java juice. Oh, man. Hits the spot all the time. All right, guys and gals, you know what? This might be a rather long video, because I got a lot of stuff to show you. Instead of making like, 3 or 4 update videos, I'm involved in like 5 group builds and a buddy build, so... So anyway, you guys want to stick around to the end, it's fine. If you don't, well, hey, whatever floats your boat, because I got a lot of cool stuff to show you. So let's start off with this one over here. This is the buddy build I'm doing over here, the 57 Corvette with my good friend over there, Paul from Styrene Relics. And we're making good progress over here, but it's been time consuming, guys. I'm working on 3 builds right now. And what's really holding me up here was the paint, and the clear coat, and you got to let stuff dry. And the weather's been nice, so I've been outside rattle canning a lot, doing sub-assemblies, primer, clear coat, and so far so good. I just put the windshield in this morning, as a matter of fact. I'm almost done with the body, but she's looking pretty good. Let's see, I'm going to pick this guy up over here. And yeah, we hit this with Vivid Orange right over here. That was our base coat. And then we taped the whole model off, and I exposed this little panel over here. And we did some graphics right over here. And then we removed all the tape, and then we hit the whole model with the well, it's not 400, it's 400 added dummy. I put that on there because I mixed the leveling thinner. This is the clear orange. Well, basically it's a candy when you think about it. So we hit the whole model with that, and we had to let that dry, and then we clear coated the model with this. I like using this. I've been using this for years. Yeah, it takes a while for it to dry and gas out, but we get some pretty good results with this, and it really doesn't affect my craft acrylics, But, like I said, when you're using craft acrylics, make sure that they're dry. I let them sit for about 2 or 3 days before I hit it, with the clear coat, just to be on the safe side. And then, we let it sit for about 3 to 5 days. We wet sand it with 2000 grit, and then we hit it again, and this is what we came up with right over here. And we got the interiors done. You can see here we highlighted the dash. I don't know how, I guess you can see that, yeah. Yeah, and then we used the dash over there. You can see it's a contrasting color. We didn't put any candy over it. That's just a Vivid Orange, just to give it some character, contrasting colors. And then there wasn't a shifter. This was a kit, I mean, it's from 1975, granted it's got its issues, but there was pieces missing. Someone started it, there was no engine, so I had to go through my parts box and come up with an engine and other pieces. But yeah, then we used a custom grill in front. The only thing I got to put in the front over here is turn signal lights. I think that's about it. And then there's something missing. Where's my pointer, Bert? I think there's supposed to be a master cylinder there, but there's nothing in the instruction sheet that mentions anything that goes on that firewall. So I'll find one in my parts box. I believe that's where it would go right there. And there's a little hole there. I think that's from the where the steering column is supposed to go, steering shaft. But oh yeah, steering wheel. Yeah, I found that in my parts box too, because the one that came with the kit was broken. I couldn't use it. Then I had to drill out all the holes in the spokes over here. Let me show you. I had to drill all these holes out just to, give it a little more realism. So I'm really happy with the interior, That's honey brown and I think orange spice there. Yeah. So that looks pretty good. We got the bumperettes in there. That's looking good. Door handles and And then we just got to do that little emblem in the front right over there. We're going to chrome that out. So it's looking pretty good. And then the chassis, we finally finished this guy over here. This was our, oh boy, what a pain in the neck this was. The A-arm that came in the kit was so flimsy, it broke in a couple spots. I got rid of it, and I scratch built my own radius arms right over there. That's out of aluminum tubing. And in the back over here, we did the, excuse me, guys, we scratch built our own shackles right back here. You know, that was all scratch built. And, oh, the exhaust system here. I was going to use the headers, you know, that came with the that street rod engine, but they wouldn't fit, so I had to do the multi-piece headers. And unfortunately, one collector was missing, so what I did over here, let me show you what I did. We went to our jewelry box. Yes, our jewelry box right here, guys. We got all these embellishments here you can buy in the jewelry department at any craft store. I think it was Michael's. And I found these. I had these a while, and they look like these little megaphones here, but they make great little collectors, you know. So we used two of these, the smaller ones, and they fit right over the headers there. And then I used the other pieces that came with the kit, and I just reversed it, and it fits right over there. So we glued them in, and it kind of works, you know. I think it looks pretty cool. So everything's done here on the chassis, and the only thing I got to do with this guy over here is we got to glue the hood in. You can see here I cut all the material out of here to accommodate the blower and the supercharger there. So, and like I said, we're just going to glue that in. And I also have the roof section over here. I got a little booger over there. I got to buff that out. And this is the, like I said, this is the Vivid Orange. And that's going to go on there something like this. And I think she's going to look pretty cool. And then we're going to have the hood. The hinge is already mounted in there. And I did a mock-up over here. It's going to clear, so we'll be able to open and close the hood with no problem. So that's basically what she's going to look like there. So I can't wait to get this thing done, man. It's going to look really cool, man. And I can't wait to see what Paul comes up, though. He's getting close to finishing his as well, you know. So, yeah, that's what she's looking like there. All right, guys, next build, I'm going to pause it here, and we'll get the next build on here, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, here's the next project, and yeah, this custom hauler over here. I've been working on this guy for about, I don't know, a couple of months too, you know, on and off. Like I said, I got about 3 or 4 projects going on at once. Actually, you know, like I said before, like the painting process is what's taking up most of the time. You know, assembly, you know, it's not bad, but the painting, you know, you got to take your time, man. You can't rush it, man. You know, if you want some good results. So, yeah, this is for the what is it, Race Vehicle Hauler Group Bill, hosted by the modeling hermit Dougie over there. And I mean, I got time on this. You know, this I think it ends in November or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, I finally got the body and the back section over here. Finally got it into paint and clear coated and done. You know. So it's looking really good, man. I'm really happy the way this came out. And the 2 colors we used over here, this two-tone, we got the pink flash and we got this green flash. Those are the 2 colors. And I was thinking about putting graphics and stuff like, you know what? I just left it, you know, one solid color, and I think it works, you know. I think it's going to work. And the clear coat on it, I've been using this. I've been using this for a couple of years now. I think I'm gonna stick with this instead of the crystal clear enamel, because this dries a lot faster. But you got to remember, guys, like any rattle can, a lot of material comes out of this thing, okay? And it's very thin, and it'll run on you. So what I usually do is I'll make one pass, you know, on each side, top and bottom, front, back, whatever. and now let it sit for about 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'll repeat the process probably about 3, 4 times until you see you're building up a nice, shine there. Then the next day I'll come back and I'll hit it with 2000 grit, wet sand it with 2000 grit, and then I'll repeat the process again. You don't bomb this stuff on, guys. You don't need a wet coat on here, man. Believe me. And this is how it came out. Let me just see if we can pop this off of here. There we go. I'm really happy the way this came out. And this thing looks really nice, man. Look at that shine. Hold this out in the sunlight, man. This thing really, really pops, man. I can't wait to get all the chrome bits on here. And yeah, this is 2 coats of the lacquer. Really, I'm really happy the way it came out. And then what I did was I used that little tape line right there just to give it a little separation, a little character. And let me show you. This is what I use. I know a lot of guys don't like using two-tone paint jobs because, they're afraid it's going to bleed on them. This stuff, I'm telling you, right here, this Tamiya tape, it's like a vinyl tape for curves right here. This stuff is awesome, man, and it doesn't bleed, man. I'm telling you. I think it comes in 1 mil as well. And you can see the lines over here. You don't see any bleed on there, guys. Look at that. It came out really nice and sharp, man. Really digging this. And the interior, I just kept it kind of plain Jane over here. I just got a little mock-up. It's all metallic aluminum interior, and then the seats, I covered them with this felt adhesive that I have. It's a little lighter color. So, yeah. And I'm working on the dash right now, so... and then the steering wheel and columns are going to be black, and it's, like I said, it's just, nothing crazy over there. And you see there's a little diamond plate on the floor. So she's looking really good. I can't wait to get this thing finished, man. This is gonna it's really gonna be friggin' awesome, man. So yeah. And then also in the back I got custom taillights I'm gonna put back here, and also I drilled holes for tie downs. I got these little loops I made out of wire, and they're gonna go probably 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here for tie downs. And then maybe we'll see if we can scratch build maybe some like ratchet straps or something to put the hold the vehicle down. But yeah, she's looking really good, man. I'm really digging this thing, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause it here. One more project, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. Last but not least, we got our Poncho over here, 1980G Poncho for. Card Scale Dream, the off-road group build. And finally we got some paint on this thing, man. This thing was a pain in the neck, man. This is a bag of parts. Nothing was assembled, but someone painted this body. This thing was in and out of the stripper for like 3 weeks, man. And finally I said, the hell with it. I just couldn't get any of that damn paint off it. I don't know what they used, but I primed it, painted it. That took a while, and we used that Rust-Oleum Strawberry Fields Forever. Yeah, that's the name of the color, man. That's it, Strawberry Fields. And I put a couple of coats of clear on it, but I used the enamel on this one. I think I should have used the lacquer because I really like that lacquer clear. But anyway, it came out good. We let it dry for a couple of days, and we wet sanded, give it another coat, and that's it. We're just calling the body done right here. And so we did some detailing over here. Now this is for a Revel Kit, man. All of these components here are molded in. I mean, the battery, heater box, master cylinder, all these other components here, it's all molded in. So I had to take my time the other day and hand brush all of this here, but we did pretty good on it. Got all the wires in there and the battery and the cable. So hand brushing is kind of relaxing for me. I enjoy doing it. But I couldn't pop the windshield out there. I had to stay in there during the whole painting process because someone glued it in there so good I couldn't get it out. And you can see there's some glue over there on this wing vent window over here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might try to, I can't sand it out because it's impossible. It's a big chunk of glue in there. Maybe I'll put a decal or sticker over it or something. We'll figure it out. But so that's done. And, we got the tailgate. Tailgate's done too. Actually, this tailgate was supposed to be glued in. Put in before this back piece here. But I'm not going to operate it. I'll probably just glue it in permanently. I'm not going to play with it. So, And then here's the hood. Hood came out pretty good. It came out good. And the interior, that was done in khaki over here. Let me show you. We used khaki. And the seats, we used khaki, a combination of suede and khaki. And they came out really nice, man. I'm really digging these. And we put a little clear coat over it, you know, like a satin clear. And they're going to go in there like that. That's a nice little contrast over here, that suede. I think it's pretty cool. And we got the Firewall. We're going to use the, we painted this black. It's like a semi-gloss black. The louvers back there. We got the exhaust systems all done over here. That's looking pretty good. We're using all the components that came with the kit except the suspension. I'll show you in a minute. And then the front grille here. This is all done in the metallic aluminum, but all those little ribs over here, we're going to chrome them out. Just to give it a little contrast, you know, and then we'll blackwash it. Now for the suspension, I ordered this 3D printed suspension kit from this guy over here, Brandon White, and here's the information over. He's on eBay if you're interested in this lift kit. It's really cool. I'm really digging this. And I had to wait up here because I ordered wheels and tires from this guy here. Most of you guys know who this guy is. Hey, Jay's Resin Wheels. He's got some awesome stuff there on his channel. You got to go check him out. I mean, his website. So I got as far as the springs over here because I have to do a mock-up of the wheels and tires because this lift kit over here comes with different size lift blocks over here. So and the axles. So I couldn't put lift blocks in because I didn't know what size tires. But these are from Jay's. These are beautiful, man. I just painted these yesterday. These are 35 millimeters, and the ones that came with the with this kit over here are 31 millimeters. So this is going to fill up those wheel wells really nice, man. These are going to look cool. And then I painted these guys over here with gloss because I'm going to chrome them out, and they just pop in like that right over there. These are, what do they call them? Western? They're like turbine wheels, but they got the little insert in the middle over there, and I think they're pretty cool, man. Kind of reminiscent of the, you know, kind of wheels that you saw back in the 80s, you know, and then we're going to chrome these out. And then I painted these wheels. I can't ever stole them. It said flat black, but it came out like a satin. But you know what? I'm going to leave it like that. I think it looks pretty cool. And we'll just, you know, we'll weather the tread up like we always do on our tires, you know. Make it look like it's been running around the streets for a while, you know. But it looks pretty good. These are BF Goodrich radials. I don't know if you could see that or not. Yeah, BF Goodrich, raised letters. Maybe we'll put a little white on there just to make them pop. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. What else we got here? Oh, the engine here. We got the engine done. And you can see here the valve covers. We highlighted the Jeep logo on there. Can you guys? I don't know if that's going to show up, but anyway, here we go. There's a Jeep logo right there, and I wired it. And it's basically all box stock except for the wires. Yeah, I found some gray wires in there. And we highlighted the fan a little bit. And yeah, she's ready to go. And can't wait to get this suspension going out. This will look really cool, man. A little lift kit over here. You can see the arch on these things, man, from the stock ones. I think that's about it, guys. I'm sorry I kept you guys really hanging on here for the longest time, but you know, it's like I said, a lot of stuff to show you. And I want to thank Paul over here, as always. Great stuff, Paul. I'm glad you know, you're hosting this, and I'm more than happy to do this every Sunday, man. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching everyone else's videos, you know. And I'm going to take this opportunity to thank all my subscribers out there, you know, new subscribers, guys have been hanging around with me for the last 13, 14 years, whatever it is, you know. And I enjoy watching your videos. I try to watch as many videos as I can. It's just, guys, there's so many cool channels out there and so many new guys popping up left and right. It's so hard to keep up, but I'm trying, guys. And I try to answer all the comments that you guys leave me in the descriptions over there, and you know, in the comment section, you know. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling on too much over here. All right, guys, I'm out of here, and remember, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.